Hello everyone, welcome to the Soccer Huddle. This is your boy Mujere and Kachuka is cycle 1. Squasa Wolela, the prodigal son has returned. Ntanga, welcome back.
Ntanga kalewa hamfethu. Babugi a re lamogela mo showing ya kajeno. I'm glad to be here.
What libito lo dile ke reng? A sale kwa change it.
No.
We are the Soccer Huddle now.
Soccer Huddle is the way to go about things.
Yes.
Bona it's again.
Yeah. And Araton ya ko morao. Araton ya le go di 7 kwa. We are not there. Yes. So Ntanga before we can even go further because of Kalakesa Oboni. 7-0. 7-1. Yeah, Liverpool against Manchester United.
Yeah.
How did you feel at that time as a Liverpool fan? Leverton menu 7.
I've never been so excited in Ntanga too. Peter, one of our worst enemy. Louis the worst enemy.
Worst?
Not even Lena kill land songs or Lena.
Really,
No, the history says it goes beyond what is happening now. Lena the biggest rivalry over anything in England. So we have to beat you guys. But how Nelly Biang 7 is that also Wait,
7 to be honest, I am sharp into the offside. And at the time, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, the 7, it reminds me of that game Sellers past where we were title contenders against Crystal Palace and Olisia better goal when Fanola and I better celebrate.
That game, I watched that game. Email was so crucial in a way, Moloban, you were running for the league. But
yes.
Since that game, Moloban, you were out of the title slowly but surely you were out. Because anybody win the game, actually, now let's end that chance out.
That is why that game is only the 7 and obviously the final, FA Cup final, where our boys didn't turn up against one of the best teams.
Turn up against Wolves. We didn't even turn up against Wolves.
Wolves. Araba ropa, le nna khale ropa via.
It was crucial. Ba suspendile di referee game ya Soilosi.
Yeah.
Ba suspendile di referee.
Maria Soilosi wins.
Yeah, Mara those guys.
Maria Soilosi damana pe Mohango o tshwara keeper o mo tsentsha ka mo dipaleng ka matso. Like it was worse. It was very disappointing, I'm telling you. So people are crying out for VR and Mzanzi. I don't think we'll be able to see VR anytime soon. Yeah. Speaking of, because we'll take it on PSL.
Which country no in VR more Africa? I heard that
no. It's Africa.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll have to
go and technology of VR. I'm serious. I'm being real.
We have to, maybe Morocco. Morocco,
I think there is a country one of
I only know VR. We use it Hanchimo, Kef. Yeah, and Lohana not game from game 1. Got it from good semi-final. That's when we use VAR in Africa. But let's start there.
Okay.
Opening game or second game of the league, Mulifinteki's Chargers took on Mamelodi Sundowns.
Okay.
And they were shown flames. And I've said this before on the channel as well, Kare. Now it is not because of Sundowns outplayed us.
Okay.
Now my problem was Mulifinteki's tactics. He went to Sundowns Abachava defensive wide.
Now I saw two different halves.
Yeah.
And what I captured out of that game is clear. I just saw first half Chiefs were nowhere to be seen. Second half they showed it's a team Elovan is capable. So it shows you how there's quality, but unfortunately, you could see how the tactics were wrong from first half. So it wasn't a matter of the players are capable, but it was a matter of the tactics they were told the instructions. Nice it's all.
So basically, there is like I said, yes, Sundowns is every day. We are still far from Sundowns or catch up. But then it doesn't mean if you have to show it.
Second half Chiefs were much better.
Because we were attacking. Again,
that's why you even scored a goal second half.
Exactly. And we scored got the pace that we have. I was like, why not use the pace?
Day,
I wouldn't say that.
It was, man.
But the
such a magnitude of a game. Has such magnitude, those mistakes. Because the Chiefs in a way.
But the save it's a high zone.
No, the saves he's there to save. He's not there to be scored. And he's not there to be making such mistakes at such big games. No, he's a good goalkeeper, but on the day he was horrible.
But That's what I'm saying. For me, the other game, the next game we played, we were playing Cape Town City.
Okay.
And he attacked. And you could see the Chiefs, Banumba attacker, and going forward, they're very dangerous. On the break, they're very dangerous. Now, why would you, against one of the best teams in Mzansi, go and defend? Arahane, you are Kaizer Chiefs and you're still rebuilding, but you've got the players.
And if you were scared, I think, but I'm not scared of this Sundowns. Then they are good, yes, but I don't think they are more leveling you on because I think they're still picking up now momentum and rhythm. So this is the best time to play against Sundowns actually. Despite the recent win, the goals in against the Arrows. Arrows were
so are you also part of the people that said Sundowns said this season is beatable?
Not really. I wouldn't say it's beatable. They are still a good side, but they are not there yet. They are not at I was watching to the next game.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is your honest opinion about Rulani Mokoena? Because I've had a lot of fans, not only Sundowns supporters, but a lot of football fans barring he's arrogant and then he's got favoritism, and that in the long run is gonna cost him his job and Mamelodi Sundowns. What do you think of him?
To be honest, those are rumors.
Yeah.
As also maybe a Compela or Manova or Pito coming out and we need to hear from somebody who are close. So for now, I would say he has done well for Sundowns.
But Jalili and about what?
But Jali has only anything again.
You could tell, or he's got a problem. Yeah, and then how well Steve Compella has been good to him. That's why he never spoke of other coaches.
He didn't also speak about Mangoba. Listen, I'm not defending Rulani. Rulani has done well. He has won, and Upushiteloko have to get to where he got. He fumbled.
Yeah.
Fumbles Okefing, we know Detective City Metil on the day because I think he should have defended because he was leading at some point. I mean, it was 70 something minutes plus.
But how can you defend at home?
No, you are leading, you are securing. Peter would have done that. He has done it the longest. Remember when I say Sundowns needs to defend, meaning they don't have to be defending Katimi but they have to be clever. Moloban, they are prioritizing defending than being open.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, Rulani, this is his season. This is the season we need to see Rulani. This is a proper season where he's starting and he needs to go up until to the finish line.
So this is his breakout season. If he doesn't go to the final of the CAF Champions League, because let's leave the league alone. The league it's only Manchester City. It's for them to win unless something miraculously happens. But league aside, do you think if he doesn't get to the CAF Champions final, he's gonna be gone?
To be honest, Pirate had a fantastic season last season.
They did.
Because at the end of the day, the second best is not recognized, and Sundowns had only the lead. Arco had the run on the CAF side because they didn't clinch it. So Pirates had two trophies.
But second place.
With the coach, and we didn't even believe Pirates. But Pirates is playing well.
And now I think I've said this as well before on the channel. I can see what Joseph is doing. He's a good coach. He's a good coach. Late this season, I'm still saying Pirates are the favorites to challenge Mamelodi Sundowns. Some Potaka Chiefs. Chiefs, they've got the players. Don't get me. Chiefs have got the players, but they're still missing one or two. And the other question would be, how long will it take them to do whatever Munifinteki wants them to do, or to play as a unit instead of playing as individual? Because we still have Keegan Dolly, our captain, who's still out, and he's got quality. When he comes back, he'll add quality in that middle. More shot down. Because I still feel Kaizer Chiefs still need, Channel Man United, they still need an 8 or 6. We've got Castillo, which is for me, has been brilliant in the games that we've seen at that. Castillo.
I know him, but yet again, I think I read the comment about the lady commented, Are, what will happen if Castillo gets injured? No, we are just foreseeing Hoira Halang, my replacement of Castillo at the moment, the Chiefs.
To start off,
The
we
capable
didn't have
one, the capable one.
No. But to start off, we didn't have a player like Castillo.
Yes.
So which means we don't even have a replacement.
Yes.
But I think Nafona if Kile Mulfinseki or Tazwano or Dylan Shepard, I would say to Vanola Zwan
Okay.
to play or to study Gamea Castillo.
Okay.
For me, Zwan would be his replacement. He's done it last season. We've seen glimpses of him. I try with something say Castillo done this season. So I would say to him, be his understudy. Look at him at training. Look at him at games. Naliena. Let him share something for you.
No,
And then give a replacement there.
I think Chiefs after Kazande they never sorted
never.
out. That position has been vacant in a way.
And we've been blessed. And we've been blessed in that position.
Yes, there were teenage Nongomashes of that position. Kazande came in.
Yes.
Choosing guys were incredible in that position.
Nagir Nengomashi was the one.
For now, I think it's a problem. For now, being positive about Castillo has done well, Joe. Castillo, for the game ceremony, there were critics there and there, but people need to understand that this guy just started and only 2 games, 3 games, 2 games.
4 games.
4 games. Yeah. So it shows how he needs time to adapt. But once he adapts, and if he can keep up fit, it's going to be a fantastic signing for Kaizer Chiefs.
But what do you think of now Chiefs' horsepower, the strikers? Because we bought Ranga Chivaviro.
Okay.
And Ronele Christian Saile, and then we just kicked out Caleb. And no, recently we just loaned a guy like a Wi-Fi password, because that's how complicated his name is. But I saw somewhere like means like the whole calendar from January to
the
February.
Competition came at the right time because
December,
if you look at Lucy's
Priest.
Priest.
Yeah, it's the Priest. The Punane cricket. Le rugby.
No, Juna, bona, it's again. Cricket.
Why better 6? Why 86?
So, Nafona, he has stepped up, and it is because of Okrele competition, and he can see. And
no, but he was still playing well last season.
But he was not scoring like this season.
But he was. Look at his goal tally. I think he scored about 9 goals last season.
This season he has started well.
And Nalum injuring, remember?
This season.
Yeah. Again,
the game against Eri winning
Captain City.
Against Captain City. He scored it very nice. Striker's good.
But now waiting na Dupree's game Monalema. Your favorite player?
Who?
Rashford.
Okay.
I think he's good on the side.
Coming on the side.
Yeah, not as a 9-3.
It is possible. It's fine. But as long as he's scoring.
Yeah, he's scoring.
So I think that guy who crossed for Castillo, Saile, is enjoying to play as a winger than
as a number 9.
As a number 9. So we need the number 9.
But I still think there's still more work to be done for Castillo, especially decision making high at times.
But what about what's your take about Yusuf Man? Let me open this conversation.
Hey, guys, if you're a Kaizer Chiefs supporter, I don't believe. But my honest opinion about Yusuf Maart, I think we should bench him.
Why?
He is not as good as people think he is, according to me. He is not as good. And for me, he's the weakest link in Kaizer Chiefs. He has been for 6 months.
Not really. If you look at Yusuf Maart, there's something interesting about him. He's a good player.
No, I'm not saying he's a bad player.
Very skillful player. My issue, he doesn't have the end product.
Decision make, yeah.
He can win a ball.
It's
either that pass, he overheats it, or you pass why do we win the ball?
If you look at Yusuf Maart, he played well. He passed the high. Final pass high was good. He marked, he tracked back. Now why Yusuf Maart needs to be paid. Yena le Klan. It's because of they are too comfortable. They are too comfortable in that Kaizer Chiefs side. Edson Dove.
Yeah, Dove.
Yena le Klan the left back position.
I think Klan takes
because no
work rate Dove is way up.
I don't understand where he is now. Klan has been playing bad since season at all. And Dove, like, even last season, I said it last season, Chiefs have got like 4 centre backs for banking. But we're still playing a left back on centre back.
You know, I've been looking at something in the PSL for this game already. I can say and I can tell the standard has changed. we are seeing more goals than previously. I'm seeing a lot of goals for PSL. PSL, there were days or seasons when you would see probably 1-0.
Yeah.
But this season we are seeing 3-2, 2-1. We are seeing more goals, and it's exciting to watch.
Yeah, but
game of football needs goals.
It needs goals. I just hope Batwako boardroom don't ruin a game for us. But anyways, let's move on. Before we move on though, the MTN8 semi-final draw has been made. Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates, Sikukuni.
What's your take about our
You know, when the draw was made,
you're not ready for Sundowns.
I was not ready for Sundowns.
Why?
Ne? No, listen. When the draw,
so that means you didn't take the positive still and reveal it on like a second half.
No, I'm saying I was not ready then. Okay. Marando. I think I've changed my mind because I was speaking to someone. I was speaking to Bergamang, Edward Wako Joek, and he said to me, Sundowns, yeah, no, it's beatable. Yeah? And then he made some few points, and then I went back and I looked at the game. Pila Sundowns. Agahani were dominant, but it is just because of our mistakes.
Yes, 100%.
If it wasn't for the goalkeeper's mistakes, obviously someone might argue for a keeper to make mistakes, Sundowns need to create chances.
Yes.
But let's say keeper had those mistakes, we would have won the game 1-0. Now, I'm saying Mulifinseki must play. If he doesn't be defensive like the first game, I think we can give Sundowns a run for their money.
We can, depend on the system. Let's structure high Mulifinseki access phone and access with in a way.
I think with the long counter attack.
It's not nice.
Counter attack is not nice because the ball playing team.
I think Mulifinseki is some good footballing players actually.
That's
they can play those guys. And yet again, Chabalala. Last season I had a proper season. This season like someone.
Maragao neto man.
No, give on Tom, but
he played in the first game. Number
Ratome, no player. I said Ratome.
Which is just fast.
Spanish chinches.
Yeah, come on. Let I forget.
I'm not gonna David. Don't run for the Chabalala.
So who do you see going to the final? Refitable.
Now I'm looking at Chiefs comes as a dark horse into this game because of the previous results, but they are more than capable of better Sundowns on the day.
And then the
Pirates I can see a derby.
Pirates better revenge.
100%.
I mean, Skukun are out for revenge because Pirates got the final.
Why lower repeat?
Do you think Pirates is that dangerous?
It's good. And they are scoring goals. People are underestimating.
Oh yeah, Pirates people.
Lepasa. Not Lepasa, people, a lot of people. But if you look at Lepasa and his work rate, I told me no.
So, Gevenant and Hugo Bruce saw something called Lepasa that most of the supporters of Pirates didn't see.
They didn't see. You know, there's still a discussion and confusion about it because but they don't see the quality in Lepasa.
But there's always room for improvement there.
Lepasa is good. Look at his off the ball movement. And on level lehe a build up ali the you can see he's a good player. He can only get better.
Will Saling still be the Saling last season or improvement of last season? Or he's gonna be season one?
Let's see.
Let's
see. It's a new season.
How you go your head on the block? My
head on the block is that the guy is talented. He needs to work harder.
So you're not happy with him?
I think he can do more. That's my take about it. He can do more damage
than what he's been doing.
Yes, and he can be even consistent. Oscar 2 games, then one game. No, he can be even consistent.
Last season, scored 4 goals in.
We have seen the glimpses of his brilliance. You just need him to be consistent and work hard. He's going to be a brilliant player.
With that said, let's move on. Real Matela Mawat over the seas. We're going straight into the EPL. EPL has started. We are shooting this on Saturday, so we're going to speak about games Zero Talang this Saturday and Sunday. We'll probably upload it on Monday, right? So, Oscar, Chief, Bobby Pond. So, League Ibuti last week. What did you make of the start of the season? Obviously, Manchester City opened it with a 2-0, 3-0, against Burnley, and then the others followed. You guys played a 1-0 draw at Stamford Bridge, and then the Man United or Ropile Bat. But how we level it? Ori. How we level it? Going into Look, go level is the result of those first games. Who are the favorites to take the league or to challenge Manchester City, and who are in the running now for the top 4? No, get top 5. Champions League variants are from next season. It's 5 teams.
But I think it's depending on the point, or it depends on
Yeah,
something.
but
It's not
obviously,
something that is given.
EPL, obviously.
So yeah, no, I get you. For now to challenge, I'm still waiting, and I want to see something. But looking at whoever are recruiting more players, or are recruiting new players and all that, Chelsea, they are good.
But I don't think it's about who bought new players. Chelsea regular about 20 something players last season. Affiliate to number 9.
Now Pochettino knows he's been in the EPL, and he's not a big coach.
So Ola Barkman Fanologo Brighton.
Potter
Didn't know what to do. Lampard.
The stage was too high for him.
Mara, you were the one.
No, Potter.
No, Loera Hauria, he's ready.
Look, Potter, or what he has shown us to Brighton, you give him a chance.
Nah.
He's deserved it.
Well, I want to know if you would say deserve, I would say yes, not Potter.
Why?
Kaloko would say Potter for Brighton. Yes, Brighton played well, but for me, Nele Brighton Kora. Nele Brighton they play good football, but it was not entertaining football. But if you look at Deservi's Brighton, they've got goals in them.
But how
exciting,
can you say that Morovane, Potter was dominating City League position at some point?
At Brighton?
Yes.
It was a one-game
Liverpool.
But he wasn't scoring.
No, he had struggles because of system and all that. But anyway, coming back to this thing, now I think I'm counting Chelsea go top 4. I'm counting Arsenal will be top 4. Man United will depend. No, listen.
Little like river.
If Abasaini, another midfielder and another centre back. Remember, this is in the Gala Champions League. Not
but
like
we've got 4 centre backs. 5 Arwal look short. Varane.
Centre backs.
Yeah, Varane Martinez. Lindelof.
3.
Maguire.
Maguire we will allow class. Manchester in midfielder, even another striker.
Yeah, I think
even another striker like this of another striker.
Yeah.
To sign that guy as the main guy, all over the expected good.
Something. Yeah, something.
La.
He's injury prone, so I don't mind. If we get him, it's a plus, but I don't mind.
Newcastle is going to need to be another surprise package for this season.
Yeah,
yes.
With Champions League.
Yes.
They'll
be there. They will be there.
Wait, why I this is my take, right? If Liverpool and Chelsea come back, and Arsenal, Man United, and City still maintain the standard they won last season, it will take something, I don't know, for Newcastle to topple those 5.
Yeah.
It will take something out of them. Because remember, those 5, they've got experience already.
Yes.
And they've got the players.
Okay.
I'm not saying Newcastle doesn't have the players. Mara, I keep on Newcastle. Especially they have to play Champions League. It will be a game with a buy.
Newcastle will be there.
So who's among?
I don't know. Between one thing I know, let me tell you the team is over.
No, Maraima, before to Lapin, we'll do the predictions for the Huddersfield.
Okay.
Let's leave them. Let's talk about your team, Liverpool, against Chelsea last Sunday.
Okay.
You struggled, Mohar. I remember watching the game with you. McAllister, Sabosma.
Dominic.
Yeah.
Saboslai.
Dominic. So, Dom and McAllister plus Gabko. I don't think they will be good enough for midfield. Enzo. Hey, Mar, I was surprised this last Sunday. Conor Gallagher playing as a CDM.
And remember, he's one of those players who expect to be honest, I'll break it down for you. Liverpool, there was no connection in the midfield. Number 1. And we were rushing the balls from Hereford to win a ball. We were just kicking the balls forward. We lost the ball. I think from press conference, when Klopp came out and we explained it is never and it will always be impossible or gaming but keep a ball. The only way to stay in the game and to control the game, win a midfield. We were not there. And it's because Arna is defensive seat.
Yeah, le berekisitse.
But we
Le
get the
ba buy-sitse.
replacement. But looking at that game, the first 30 minutes, we could have buried Chelsea.
So wait. Thiago o dlala 6.
Thiago to dlala 6.
O dlala defensive 6.
Yes.
O dlala defensive 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
O buile mo seno.
I saw it fully fit.
Okay.
But people are looking at Thiago, they're looking at Mark and all that. Even Yesage, Manola, you will come and you will play.
Mara, what happened
There's
to
an
him?
expectation. No, he's coming back from injury, same like Thiago.
Okay.
So, but Jima, the training with first team, they will be fit. And Fanla, he was proper before he got injured.
Yeah, I remember last season. Yeah.
So he's another 6. Eloban Hanch. Currently, because we are in the market looking for another 6, a well-ready 6. Aramale, but looking at that boy, like talent analinyo, I don't think we can now benches back.
Or listen, le bergemang.
Mang.
No, the China Endo.
Endo.
You know, 30-year-old.
I think signing your Endo, people are underestimating it in a sense, or because Otla, no, despite Otla Bundesliga, I think Otla onale moya nyano mo was sharp for Liverpool because of the La Viela Caicedo. So people were expecting we're gonna strike back with the Marquis signing.
Chelsea to go see it.
They've got money.
You can do anything with Chelsea.
Look, man. Chelsea, they're offering this guy. Look, we took it. We spoke about it briefly. Chelsea are giving these guys 8-year deal.
8-9 years.
And in that 8-year deal, they're offering you. Happy Chelsea, I are out beat Lega package.
No, Maravona, I think besides their package, I think they chose Chelsea because Banyago London. Because we are in South Africa, we don't know who we are going to Europe. Ne? But from
London
what
is the place to be.
Yeah, but what I'm picking up is people say London is the place to be. Like London Niki Jews.
Exactly.
People want to go to Joburg.
Yes.
So Merseyside and Manchester is like Mupitori or Chochong. Merseyside back
Never.
So I think they chose the place rather than choose the team.
Yes.
Mara like Liverpool.
But Lavia was on his way to Liverpool, but Liverpool fumbled it. No, despite that, remember Mfanola because he saw her he's a second option.
Yes.
Whereas number is a first option.
Yeah.
But we neglected him.
Yeah, but then if Achavela Lena because of the second option, then why would he go to Chelsea? Because Chelsea would be like fourth or fifth choice.
I think.
Or not all in Sapsina Pilapi.
No, he cannot Chelsea. Chelsea
Chelsea. I think it was Arsenal and Man U.
No, Chelsea remember Chelsea? Go sign Mfanola Island Bournemouth no Bargman Tyler Adams or Mama.
Yeah, Tyler Adams.
Yeah, Navanza sign Tyler Adams for sign Al-Kaised. What was Tyler Adams was La Vie?
No, Marabat Tyler Adams when Lena you went for Kaised.
Yet again.
But like Tyler Adams Balata Kaised Balata Lavia on Talent Upsea. Navasamia Gibana Lavia. I don't think Lavia was in their plans.
No, but was Tyler Adams for Grepa Lavia.
No.
Navanza the deal I said to Navanza Machine is all along.
Yes. And then he has Stolanya.
Tyler Adams.
He has Stolanya.
Yeah, Tyler Adams. Navanza Kaised.
Lena Lalata Kaised, Batrola Tyler Adams, Balata Lavia.
Lavia Mozzeri or lie.
Gravia.
But dropile, it was a statement or even a drop Mfano.
Maroya Everton, Tyler Adams. No. I think it's going to one of the EPL teams.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
And Bournemouth is signing some good young players, right? So it was an early game. Now after 30 minutes, I was happy with it because we created a lot of chances and we could have done so much. But yet again, nothing happened. And on that day, we needed to beat Chelsea after what happened.
The battle of emotions.
But anyway, Chelsea also had a good game on the day because if you look at the system, they knew tactically they were good.
Especially coming from last season Chelsea.
Yes. So it's an interesting season. Very interesting season.
So now, when how level is your transfer market activities at Liverpool? Are you happy?
Not
or
really.
You still need more signings?
We still need, I think if we get a left-hand side center back Dalanga lefty, LCM, and then Rakria Barging.
Para mo sila leni ko banking leni Parkemang.
Zimikas.
No. Ang kira wala ka center back.
Yes.
Sana le
Menyaka Kalanga left.
Gomez sa leting. And then the other guy. Who's the other guy? Who's your other center back? There's actually four center back.
Listen, Gomez and Matip,
yes.
Gomez and Matip, I don't think they are at a level right neither. If they say go about things, I think they can be solved.
How these they can come.
We need a center back and a middle fielder. We need another 6 despite Endo. If we get another 6, Dakore has been linked as the main target.
It's 100.
Ma.
Crystal Palace. It's
You
know, like there's something weird these days.
Yeah, I
agree about
anyway, price ya heka mkhukukileng na ba 17 80.
Is it an investment Liverpool can make?
It's good.
What Crystal Palace again? I saw Everton.
No,
I thought little why Everton.
No, that's no.
How many Everton?
No, Jamie or Everton.
The core. I would like him to. I would want him at Man United as Casemiro's working.
Lata monana.
Lena Everton nyakale na Wait till you only Man United in the market and you want the player. They always double the price. For some weird reason. They will a regular amount to 60. We bought a 20-year-old Rasmus Højbjerg car 70.
I think and let's spend it at but like really
Oscar Leao.
I think la Chelsea is spending.
Yeah, but Mount well before last season. Mount is good. He's a good player.
Before injured,
he's a good player, and
he was nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen.
No, but he was pressing better than Bruno and Marcus. No, yeah, and Eriksen. And the reason why Ten Haaland break is because of he can do what Eriksen can do.
That game, I think Wolves had more clear chances than Man U.
Yeah, they did. That's why I'm saying when Hako our back five from last season has been winning us games. Were hard. From last season, even this season, Rotoma, for me, Garnacho, recommend the night football. For me, Garnacho on the day he was trying to do too much.
Need a defensive.
Yes, or replace a Casemiro. We don't need a defensive midfielder per se. The Kakara 8 or Akatalang as a CDM Casemiro stay, and Akatala as an 8 forward. And then Akatala like Casemiro, like they play Bali 2. Especially when we play away, because away, game Molaro 7 with 4 what.
I don't like Tony Mia
Scott and I think wait to menu.
But the begging fell let's go.
I think people are that's why I said this before, Kare. Some players are comfortable in where they are, even if Balamo benching. And those kind of players, you don't want them in your team. That's a weak mentality to have players who are happy to sit on the bench.
Who's next? Who are you playing against?
Tottenham.
Yo.
And midfielder Tottenham, Hunelin Dombela.
Dombela what's a
I think Dombela man. Fanola Besuma.
Yeah.
Hunelin Madison.
Ubiek.
Hunelin
Ubiek and Araminyaga Wahana.
Maruin, I got you.
Louis.
Yeah, I better space. I was just telling you, can analyze a game here Monday night. Kanacho was just doing too much. For me on that day. And too much why horrible I see. Because he was not. Anthony wasn't being Anthony.
What is that?
It's glimpses of what he can be, but didn't do it. Now Anthony, this season is a make or break for Anthony. If he doesn't perform this season, then we can say, okay, also Rashford. Rashford, how many seasons did we go through Rashford until we got a season here last season? Yeah, I could learn 20 goals.
This guy Rashford.
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest.
La Liga. Did you see La Liga? I saw a game here.
Cancel.
There's an issue about Ansu Fati.
Madrid.
But anyway, I don't think Madrid is going up. La Liga, I saw a few games. I saw Atletico Madrid. I saw Real Madrid playing against Madrid in Galalengan, like Atletico club. And then Jude scored. Rodrigo. I think it was an early game, but anyway, we could see Hore.
Is Jude waking out? Go
He will.
Go Madrid.
He will. Because Otomilega Mfanulanyang ki Klopp Tchouameni, Valverde,
Naganya Valverde go.
le Kamavinga, le Jude.
For what?
What?
Yeah.
So anyway, Motolo na dala e DPG Pargamang Tchouameni. What?
As a Kamavinga.
Let's Kamavinga. Kamavinga was nadala kamol saidinya nadala get hen. No nadala ten. Because the main guys balo na baya go pay na ile Rodrigo le Vinicius. So Vinicius is a central line is a no.
Nadala 9.
Yes. I must suit Rolela.
About 9 Mar.
I can say Jali.
So because I think the biggest problem come back. And le PSG came back.
Exactly. Did you hear the rumors the conversation in Mbappe the president?
Baron.
The conversation was that the president told Mbappe, "You're not going to play again. I promise you, we won't give in letting you play for this club." Mbappe told the guy, "How you'll be the only president a football team all over Netherlands." Yes, that's why. But somebody came, I think, and bridged the gap.
What Dala no? Is he back?
He's gonna
Sign the contract or Dala or some mahala
negotiations.
He's bouncing. Madrid is waiting for him. There is like a problem.
But Madrid should go for him. They need a number 9.
Yes, but they won't. Abana Zaga. Once it's 100 Baraka Jude.
Abakise Tchouameni go Liverpool.
Valverde go Man United.
Valverde to cut Liverpool over Ben Uju.
Chance. What you? Rotary agent Casemiro.
It's fine.
Rotary agent Casemiro, agent Varane.
No, players. Not all players, but convinced players are convinced project.
So when are you selling me project drop at this time? Is better than project
is much of a puller than Ten Hag. That's
no,
what I'm saying.
No.
Currently, yes.
Le Palette also from Amrabat.
Dream.
Emma-P.
Tomorrow Palette he's on the radar, no?
Aranya, he wants only Man United. Chief, you must look at the report. So from it's not fake news. So from Amrabat Ariana, he's waiting for Man United. Mufunel. When o ka sempotse ka top pool biang le Palette ke Lavia, le Palette ke Caicedo. This season le Palette ke tswele pele.
You can go on.
Mount.
Yes.
Top 9 ka Mount. Mount is ka Man United.
No.
Lavia, Caicedo, Mount, Amrabat. Yana Tchouameni le na Vienne le munya.
Re ka bona kra Amrabat o don't patela.
Arbage.
Sharp. Re ka skre d'accord program Amrabat.
Arbage. Re ka Arbage Chinese.
Aina ji.
Wa. I think you can hard. All right. It's La Liga because I don't want us to talk about something a lot. 11. So let's leave La Liga for now. Barcelona valele their own ways of ntsha chelete ka motla sampedo mara ba phela bara bona chelete.
They're selling.
Ba rekiste man.
I think last year the TV rise. This year something. They are just selling.
So they're a team.
What is happening with Barcelona? It's not nice.
So they're selling their soul.
They're selling their soul piece by piece.
So now to find out Barcelona is being owed by 100 people.
Exactly. They've sold something from Arabs. Arabs over feelers like 131 to spend. So Manchester City, okay.
Are they still favorites to win the league?
No, I doubt if Pep doesn't sign, he's gonna struggle.
What do you mean?
If Pep doesn't have a backup, De Bruyne will be out for.
De Bruyne is out
for such a long time. I think we are talking about 6 months.
I saw he's looking to sign in front of West Ham.
Paqueta it's off because of debating what allegations.
Hi.
Yes.
Le not on le mfano Brentford bargamang
le mfano mo dlala bargamang ki Luis Fernandez or somebody. On that day, they got the yellow card, and the people who are close to them, and they waged very high, and those guys got yellow cards. So he can be. I think he's a high worse than Tony.
Martoni has been suspended for 8 months.
Yes, but this one, more evidence than Tony.
I'm a little no beaches and I meet or get a
So,
no, Maria Tony waits. I think Tony waits. Why? That Tony, I think it was way back. It was not now.
Now, Danny Olmo is on the Man City.
Yes.
Man City. The menu. So if they get Danny Olmo, then the background Jeremy Doku.
Yeah, when you got Doku for
Mahrez's replacement. They will be okay. If Anyway, why do I go to so? They're not still a bad side because Bernardo Silva is still there, Phil Foden is still there, Haaland is still there.
And
Palmer is still there, but Pep came out and says he's not sure whether that boy will be staying or will be going.
Amara Pep wa jesa monna.
What just we win the double last season.
Yeah, we win because of other people mistakes. No. Guys, don't get me wrong. Let's have an honest opinion.
Coach.
Pep is a brilliant coach. No, Pep is brilliant and he knows it and he's arrogant. Yes, he's brilliant. He's one of the top managers and he's arrogant. And he's setting a footprint for future managers and future footballs. Everything that Pep does, everyone else follows. Pep transform your fullbacks into the middle. And then something. Then last Monday, if you look at that game, he was doing it as well. One Bisaka, look show, we're tucking in to add numbers in the midfield. There is why another 2 number 10s. He thought one Bisaka, look show, by 2 Casemiro Mohar. And then Radalaga back 3 plus 2.
When I drift, I get a Pepe.
He's setting up the footprint. People want to follow what he does. One first time. Why get Pep watches? Oh, why get Pep last season win a quadruple or what because of people's mistake? If Arsenal, I flop. If Arsenal, I flop. If Arsenal were not bottlers, we would be speaking a different language today.
Arsenal bottled the league. Because the Crystal Palace not only.
So anyway, they were on top for 49 weeks. 49 weeks. Arsenal. That's a lot, but close. 49 weeks, and they're making the same mistakes again this season. Arsenal. They're making the same mistakes again this season. They're not buying a striker, Chief. They bought, but I can't.
They're a striker and they're selling him.
Man,
Bologan. Gente is good.
I mean, you need a striker that would win you games, but he won't win you the championship. He's good, but he won't win you the league title.
Rule out.
Get here. In big game. Last season they were playing against Manchester City. I think that was the game Melo Horrible lost the league. In one of the big games, he missed sitters.
It's not the only striker who misses a sitter. Haaland don't miss a sitter.
But not when it matters. Okay, Haaland misses sitters. But how many goals did he score last season?
Let's game together. Be fair, Mfanola started to be neglected at Jesus Abualifu.
No, Mfanola can win you the league.
Let's see. Because I don't know what's a miss a blog and they're gonna
Jesus who waits.
Jesus win the last season winning.
No who waits no have.
Jesus wins after
Mara
games consecutive games in Zilatela.
Hence I'm saying they need a strike. Pep was clever. Wait but Pep is very clever. Why do you think Pep sold Jesus to Arsenal? He knew you can't depend on Jesus. He knew. Look at C2 come level. How many goals did he score? If you look at it.
Jesus is a winger, he's not a striker.
Again, that's another argument.
As a striker, Jesus.
Are you sure?
Yes, he can play a false 9.
Yeah.
He can play a false 9, but he's not the main striker.
Then I wonder you still again Arsenal need it.
So the only striker in Arsenal is Bologani.
Man, Mama say so AC Milan.
No, not AC Milan. He's not going to AC Milan. Today was linked. I can't remember the team. But he's been linked. Few EPL teams and other teams go Nadala last season.
France.
Go France. The team go France. I think you will go, but they are looking at the right price because there were offers from West Ham. They said the offer is too low.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to recoup Mania Rising. So, but yet again, Nkendia is the only striker. They need a striker. Yes, I agree with you. But I don't think they will. They've spent a lot of money.
They did, but in the
after getting Havertz.
Havertz
is not a striker, Lian.
Marodla is a striker.
Yes, but he's not a striker.
Yeah, he's not. He's a number 10.
Yeah, he's a number 10.
Mara, you've got one of the best number 10s in the world in that position. Wisakai Havertz.
I don't know, but we will see. I think we will see. I think it's a little early. But we're going to see the plans about the
Okay. I think recorded enough. 45 minutes. Okay. Rafizano. Let's do the predictions.
Okay.
EPL. Who's winning the title this season?
Liverpool.
Who's winning the title?
Liverpool.
Hey, man.
is winning the league. Number 2, Man City.
Yeah.
Number 3,
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yo.
Number 4,
Yeah.
you know, like it Newcastle, Man U, Arsenal.
And the Spurs house be there.
Spurs, I guess, it's too early. They won't surprise us. I think
Number
number 5 is why is it Joe? Top 5.
So Brighton, Aston
No.
Villa,
Brighton will be there. Think about top 8, but being top 5, it's not gonna be easy. They've sold some of their key players, very key players. Yeah. Have they replaced them? We haven't seen that yet. They haven't played against Team Seholo. They still have a good team, a decent team.
Yeah.
And they've replaced the Plaradis Tamailin.
Baragile James Milner.
James Milner is a utility player.
But James Milner is a hard worker.
Yes, he's a hard worker and a utility player and a mood setter. Setter standard.
No, because Alna CDM, he could have played that position until they reka a new CDM.
No,
James
it's time
Milner.
to move on. We want to rebuild. We have to rebuild.
Okay. Guys, you heard it. Liverpool is taking the league this season. My prediction for top 5. Manchester City still wins the league.
Okay.
Unless something happens. Still wins the league.
Okay.
And in no particular order. I don't know who's going to come number 2, number 3, number 4. But I'm saying this season, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea. If they round
Arsenal.
up the top 4. Arsenal won't be there.
Newcastle.
Next.
Newcastle will be there.
I'm making a mistake. Arsenal will be there.
So who's not there? Liverpool.
I think Chelsea.
Chelsea.
And why? We say another reason last week when we were watching the game. Reece James and Ben Chilwell. If they can keep them fit the whole season.
Yesterday in the group, I was telling people, those guys are so young to be this injured. Very young. You know, when we understand it.
Yeah, I saw them play. No, brand new.
Those guys are still young.
I told you this last week. If they can keep them fit, then don't compete. I think we
will play 10 games.
Oh, Lenovic.
No, you won't.
Oh, yes.
I'm predicting he's injured.
Reece James is out. And when you go to some
very talented.
What hold to Newcastle? One first. So, anyways, I can bet if they can keep them fit, then it's a different story. But for now, they are gone. Reece is gone for how many weeks we don't know. He's out. Arsenal Timber is out for the whole season.
Yes.
So they need they can't go and buy a striker. They need to replace him again. I'm not counting them.
They still have Tierney.
Tierney is leaving.
But they can ask what Samai. They still have Tierney. They still have Zinchenko. They had 3 options in that position. They didn't need to sign that guy.
Timber.
Yeah,
they did. Gabriel Najisa last season.
Man.
And Nogela Saliba. No, Timber is a centre back, right back.
Oh.
So I'm ready to cover if Saliba something happens to Saliba
then
as a right back or what.
But yet again, Ashifa first game in that game.
Yeah, and then if it's a formation is snacks. Then we tell Pep. Now we party that is a right back or left back. Anyways, Archer so I'm saying Manchester City they winning the league.
Yeah.
And then Liverpool, Arsenal, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man U. For Chelsea, I think Newcastle, I think, and Newcastle not because they don't have good players and a good manager, but because of I see the run in the Champions League will be a distraction for them. We go the league.
Okay.
Man United also would fall into that category, if they don't buy well. If we don't get another CDM,
this is in the high.
So I go PSL now. We're making predictions now. PSL.
Yeah.
Who's winning the league this season?
Sundowns.
Without a doubt.
Sundowns. Sundowns will win the league again. Pirate will come up as a runners up. And number 3, I think Gavin Hunt will be there again.
The Chiefs Wabana.
Nah, I doubt.
Nah, I'm saying Pirates will win the league this season. No, I'm kidding. No, Masanda Wana will run away with it this season, and Masanda Wana will run away with it this season. Pirate will obviously be there. Not to know about This step of win the only league champions. But before we leave, one last thing.
Yes.
The Saudis are here.
The Saudis are here.
The Saudis
are saying they want to play Champions League in 2025. I'm telling you.
How though?
Partly I think even the FIFA president came and addressed it. Not mistaken, but I'll come back. The next year I'll be here.
No, but how? Like, okay, I don't know. That will find out more. They are here. They're taking players.
But they deserve to be here. They deserve to play Champions League in the long run.
But they're not in Europe.
No, they will play to qualify for it.
No, but they're not in Europe.
Yes.
Champions League.
They will travel.
No, but Champions League in Europe. If you not only na Mozambique ranya otala Champions League. Don't na chelete, mutsepo na chelete. Akaisa Sundowns. They will start their own thing. That is the question that I wanted to ask you. Do you think they can maintain this thing by 2 million or to buy players with huge amounts and giving them? Because when he's the latest one to go. I'm for the 2 Maybags. I'm for the 50.
Remember this Saudi league is being.
But remember, there's a rumor oil fedi. So how are they gonna get their money?
Hardly who referred.
What referee?
Just rumors.
All right, yeah.
And anyway, they are being backed by the government.
Yeah. Because all the players did government.
Exactly. So it shows you how it will be sustained.
Are you turning MLS?
Nah, I think you have more traction than LMS. LMS, what do you want to do?
I was speaking to my friend Bakang, and if you are also watching and you're a Messi fan, I'm sorry if what I'm saying is gonna offend you, but I've got a theory contract Messi and yada. But there's a clause that said we're gonna win you the Ballon d'Or.
Nah.
Because come on, guys.
It doesn't. I think, to be fair, if you're not playing in a competitive league, you shouldn't be considered.
You shouldn't even. Chief, what? Messi is one of the greatest footballers we've ever seen.
Messi shouldn't even stand a chance. Contenders a
Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, it's way more than a Farmers League.
Because you know what? I said, what I think about, and then the Bakang was like, now I know you're a Messi. I'm like, I'm not a Messi hater. But I'm saying Toba Irango MLS will taint legacy of Messi. Because Messi will now be known as a player who were playing in a league where things were easy for him. Baby, I don't know. The goal is at the Mona. Keep on Mona. Man, guys, we haven't played football in the highest level. But when the game is rigged, you can see it, man. You can see it now. But anyways, Messi is one of the best guys. Don't get me wrong, he's one of the greatest footballers of the season. But even said that, Ballon d'Or, who's winning it this season? Leonardo Messi.
No.
Fama. And give your reasons. I'll give mine as well. Unless if we give the same reason and the same play.
World Cup is going.
Give Messi.
Messi. Because Marat, with the Ballon d'Or, I saw after World Cup.
Ballon d'Or December. That's December. I think maybe because last year World Cup distracted everything. But World Cup by count for
last season.
We win Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski. But I win Messi last season. We win my last. I win Messi. We someone else. I don't want. Maybe Ulama. Ballon d'Or last season, guys. Help us there. Who won last season? I think Messi. I win against Messi. We nigga someone else. We nigga Messi. Or I last season. Anyways, it's all up sa Google or who's your winner this season?
I think if you look at it, MSL between MSL you can see who MSL is all
Benzema.
Oh, Benzema.
Yeah, I told you. I win like a Messi. Yeah.
So, very cheap. Maybe I gotta win it because
we know World Cup. But okay, fine. I know it's not gonna be fair, and it was not Messi. It was just another player. It was Kevin De Bruyne. I win a World Cup, and then Haaland. Now my win is Haaland. I'm giving my reasons why. Haaland win the Champions League. Haaland broke records. One of the most competitive leagues in the world, difficult leagues in the world. I win a league title. I win a treble.
Yes.
Doesn't he deserve to be the Ballon d'Or winner? Messi only won the World Cup. Maybe the league PSG. And if we take about,
let us be honest. Ballon d'Or has not always favored what we thought that person will win.
yeah, Frank Ribery Carabaro,
It's been there.
we Nesta Calabaro.
It's been there. Londoski Ramona performer, you don't
But I'm just like, it's a fair question, guys.
We can go on and on. Ballon d'Or are ready to win, but anyway.
That's what I'm saying. It's a fair question.
We have seen players they were deserving it more than Ronaldo and Messi. They've never won it.
They've never won it.
Yes.
But I'm saying, guys, if Messi was just another player, okay, give Messi. But if it was Kevin De Bruyne who won the World Cup and a league, and he was competing against Haaland, who would have won the Ballon d'Or? Messi one season win a Ballon d'Or by scoring 100 goals a year. So now, Haaland has that. He's got the goals. And then he's got more to add. He's got a Champions League, a league title, FA Cup. If not him, then who?
That's crazy.
But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us. And I hope he doesn't go again out missing.
Nice show for it.
And before you go, predictions of this weekend's games. You starting off, Anger. Liverpool, you blame who? Bournemouth. Who's winning?
Easy win.
For who?
They're coming to Anfield. We're gonna beat them.
So La win already.
Yes, Robert.
And then Man United, Spurs.
Spurs. Or a draw. Spurs or draw.
How do you say?
I'm not convinced Kara's game.
Man United, Spurs or Spurs?
Spurs or draw.
Okay. Guys, before we you say yours, I say yours, and then next week you got them right. So you say Liverpool, Bournemouth, Liverpool win. Liverpool win.
Okay.
Spurs, Man United.
Or we win.
Man United win.
No, just draw.
Draw.
Yeah, draw.
Okay. Man City, Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Man City.
We're not under Man City. Newcastle.
Aston Villa, Everton.
Aston Villa.
Yeah, man. I know. Aston Villa. West Ham, Chelsea. West Ham. Draw.
Okay.
Crystal Palace, Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Selhurst Park. It's a draw. Anyways, guys, we'll see the results again next week. Thank you so much for joining us, and until we meet again, remember, prevention is better than cure. Don't risk it unless it's worth it.
Subscribe.
Like. See you again next.